Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the series about black men's opinions, how they feel about our natural hair, and the natural hair movement. I hope you really watch this video, listen to what they have to say, and just comment below any questions that you would like to hear. I have the same questions that I was going to ask. I'm going to ask each individual, but if you have a question that's not really answered in the video, go ahead and comment below and let us know, and we will feel free, and we will address those questions either in another video, or I might have them come back just to ask these questions. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also feel free to comment below, and I will see you guys later. Bye.
How you doing? My name is Kyle, and who said I was left off bad and bougie?
Okay, so Mr. Kyle, how do you feel about natural hair?
First and foremost, let me start off by saying natural girls rock. I love natural hair. I do. Natural hair is like the bee's knees. Something you just don't expect out of women nowadays. See them rocking natural hair, because a lot of them think it's too much trouble. It's a hassle, a handful to go through just to do natural hair on a regular basis. So they'd rather go out and get weave or throw a wig on, which, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with it, but see a woman take the time out, do her own natural hair, be comfortable in the skin she's in, because natural hair is part of your natural skin. That's who you are as a whole. It's not subterfuge in with. I can't with you. Yeah, I don't think with your titties in front of me and not expect me to just. Really? Really? How you doing? My name is Kyle, and George Bush did it.
Okay, straight to the video now, sir. How do you feel about natural hair?
Natural hair is dope. Just like God is dope.
You should have just left her in that.
So the beautiful thing about natural hair is it's part of who you are. It's the basis of you as an essential person. It conforms to your natural skin tone. It optimizes who you are as a person. Being able to take care of that natural hair is in and of itself a beautiful thing, because it shows that you actually took the time out to take the 2 or 3 hours to actually do this natural hair, be it in an afro puff with the bobos on the top of it, just letting it all hang out. It's dope. It's a beautiful thing to see. It's a sight to behold. It's one of those things that attracts you to a woman. It's not like every other woman who can go out and get a weave, throw a wig on, and go outside, which, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with those either, but it's just something about natural hair. Natural hair girls rock.
So you would say that's your preference when you're looking for someone to be with?
That is my preference. And don't get me wrong, seeing other hairdos is nice too, but to know that there are times when you're just comfortable enough to just go out with your natural hair, be it done or undone, and know that you're comfortable in your skin, that you feel good about it, is amazing.
So would you say you were very ecstatic about like the natural hair movement, seeing more black women coming out with their natural hair and just encouraging other women to wear their natural hair?
Ecstatic about it? Please. If I could jump up for joy and have a Mardi Gras party every time I see the black girl doing that, yo, we be out here having Fat Tuesday all day long. Like, yeah, like those.
Really?
Hi, my name is Kyle, and I still think box top Chevys are in.
Okay, so let's go with the natural hair discussion here. hair.
Okay, let's do it.
How do you feel about natural hair?
I love natural hair. Natural hair is the greatest thing, in my opinion, since sliced bread. There's something fascinating about seeing a woman with her natural hair out. You know that she's comfortable. You know that it's like that old adage, "I ain't woman, hear me roar," when you're dealing with a woman with natural hair, because you know she got fire. You know she got fervor. You know she gonna break down. You know bad girls get down on the floor. She gonna get down on the floor. She is wild.
The fuck, Kyle? So, what do you feel about the natural hair movement, the popularity that it's gotten over the years?
So, in a lot of ways, a lot of women have been using natural hair for a long time, even before the popularity of it as it is now. Women like Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu, they were trying to bring it in their own ways in the late 90s, early 2000s, when nobody else was thinking about it. Lauryn Hill's doo-wop that thing, everything Erykah Badu was doing after she had Andre 3000's Baby 7, all about natural hair, but nobody thought it was a major deal back then. All of a sudden now, like, more and more women are being more comfortable in their skins to do it because the perception of it has completely changed. Once upon a time it was, well, you know, you had to look a certain way, you had to be a conformist in order to get anywhere in the world. We as black people had a tendency, an adage, to conform to that ideology of beauty instead of creating our own forms of beauty. And that's where the ideology is shifted entirely. Now, looking at natural women it's not one in a million, but it's so unique. It's so diverse. You can use you can use almost every adjective to describe natural women, except loose.
Are you done?
It's amazing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you was like trying to think of something else to say.
I can't be out here drifting into the wind.
No, I'm just asking.
I'm sorry, this threw me off.
The video wasn't done. We was just going back and forth.
Oh.
Okay, so based on your last report about the conformity of the black community to standards of beauty, how do you feel like us breaking out of those standards and changing the way people see beauty affects our younger generations?
So, you know, once upon a time, and I know it's true in Jamaica as well, when dreads were a major thing, but dreads were part of a religion. You know, a lot of kids wanted to get dreads because they didn't understand the religion, but they saw it was cool because not everybody had them. The thing about the younger generation is if they don't understand why we're doing it, then it's all for naught. If they don't see that the ideology of beauty is changed based on what we're doing and how we're doing it, then they won't understand why it's a big issue to constantly change the standards of beauty and why it's okay to be your own person, be yourself, still understand the parameters to which you exist. For the younger generation, you know, they idolize, they see a lot of things the older folks are doing. They may not necessarily understand why. It is always our job to teach them how. It's always our job to teach them what's right from wrong, why it's right, why it's wrong. You can't just let them see you doing something and expect that they'll idealize it and try to be that way just willy-nilly. Because that's not how learning works.
I feel like based on that, it's like, for me, going natural, it was when I went natural, all of the older people were like, your hair is nappy, you need to get a perm, you need to straighten your hair. Like, that's not cute. Why you know? So I feel like with that, yes, we need to educate them why it's so important for them to be aware and that natural hair is beautiful. But also, I feel like it's important for them to know that no matter how they wear their hair, we will always support them in their decision. Whether you choose to stay natural, whether you choose to rock wigs or weaves or braids all the time, that's, you know, your decision. Right. But I feel like just making them comfortable enough to be like, I like my Afro puff because I'm 3 years old, and just because she has straight hair doesn't mean I should also have straight hair. I don't feel like, you know, our kids should be bullied into wanting to have straight hair because it's not acceptable. See, and basically, a lot of that bullying does happen within our actual community, within school, as well as the school system. The teachers and faculty is doing that as well.
We've always been suckers to our own ideologies. Something that we never realized usually happens. Something we don't normally acknowledge usually happens is that bullying is prevalent everywhere, about everything. Nerds bully nerds. Athletes bully athletes. Natural hair is going to have its proponents. Natural hair is going to have its detractors. We're not going to be able to obliterate that whole concept of natural hair stigmas from everybody. It's going to happen. We have to acknowledge the fact that despite that, we have to be okay with it. We have to be able to stand up and say, look, natural hair is beautiful. Natural hair works. Right. So, you know, with the bullying in school when it comes down to natural hair, we still have to stand together as a community to support these ideologies. We have to be able to say, no, it's not your job to say what is right or wrong for my child, for their hair, for them as a person. That's my decision, and we should all stand up together, unified to that concept. Because it does still take a village to raise a child, and I think somewhere along the line we've lost that ideology.
Okay, so I think this may be either my second to the last question or my last question. I want to know.
We need you to be definitive on which one that is.
Anyway.
Either which way.
So. What do you think when you're walking down the street, like say you're single, cause you're not, but just say that you're single, what do you think when you see a woman walking down the street rocking her natural hair?
This girl is on fire. Really? I'm sorry, I heard Alicia Keys. I heard Alicia Keys. That's usually what I think of when I see a chick like that, especially when she got like, when her natural hair is popping, like when she do A1, like I'd be like, yo, she lit right there.
What do you mean when her natural hair is popping at A1? What is your definition of that?
I mean, like she looks great in it. The hair just comes together. It looks amazing, and for each person that's different. For some people, they just shouldn't wear certain styles. In my opinion, I'm just personally biased like that. But, you know, she looks absolutely amazing. You can't keep your eyes off her. She draws the attention to her just naturally without doing anything. She's amazing. That's just how the natural hair works.
Okay. So, okay, well, thank you, Mr. Kyle, for all your opinions. They've been very insightful.
No problem.
So do you have any last remarks about natural hair for us?
Natural hair is dope. God is dope. My nephew is dope. Say what up. Say hi.
Hi. That's it?
Yeah, pretty much it.
Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. Please stay tuned for our next episode within this series. And we will see you guys later. Bye. Say bye, Kyle.
Bye.
Say bye, Kyle.
Bye, Kyle.
Kyle